Well, developing this morning, at least 4 people are hurt, including firefighters, after a late-night fire in Brooklyn.
We're told nearly 200 members of the FDNY responded to the scene. Zinnia Maldonado joins us live from Graham Avenue in Williamsburg with all the details. Good morning, Zinnia.
Jenna and Elaine, there is going to be a lot of cleanup left over from this fire that took over 3 buildings, according to the FDNY. Take a look at the damage that is left behind out here this morning. There are numerous businesses on the ground floor of these buildings that are completely damaged. And then, of course, the 2nd and 3rd floor apartments in these buildings as well. And just looking at the debris left behind, it's definitely the remnants of just a major fire that broke out last night around 11 p.m. Now, the FDNY telling us that they had to spend hours on scene checking for hot spots. Take a look at this video. You can see heavy, very intense flames shooting out of the 3rd floor of one of the 3 buildings affected right here at the corner of Graham and Metropolitan Avenues. Now, that building, there's a pharmacy on the 1st floor, and of course, as we mentioned, apartments on the 2nd and 3rd floor. FDNY says 3 firefighters were taken to the hospital with minor injuries. 1 person was also injured but was treated here on scene for minor injuries. FDNY stressing just how big a response was needed. As you mentioned, 200 firefighters at one point just to get these flames under control, which crews were able to do so around 1:30.
Our units responded here in a little bit over 3 minutes. Upon arrival, we had heavy fire on the top floor of this 3-story building. The fire also extended into the cock loft. The cock loft space is a space above the top floor ceiling and below the roof line. The fire also extended to 2 other buildings.
And the FDNY adding that due to this fire, at least 10 families have been displaced. They're receiving aid from the Red Cross. The FDNY also stressing how the weather, they were actually thankful for the weather overnight. It wasn't too cold. They weren't dealing with issues like frozen hydrants that would have made this even more difficult to battle. And of course, the cause of this fire is still under investigation. We're live this morning from Williamsburg, Brooklyn. Zinnia Maldonado, CBS News, New York.
Zinnia, thank you very much.